Hey everyone, just a couple of quick announcements slash updates before we kick off this video proper. I'll try and keep things brief as possible since I know this video is going to go on for ages anyway. Yeah, first of all, just in case anyone does actually care, no, Pokemon Ash Grey is not dead. I've just had a couple of problems over the last couple of weeks. Firstly, that I've had a pretty killer cough and slash sore throat, which has been extremely non-conducive to recording decent commentary. But also my internet connection has been absolutely atrocious for the last couple of weeks. I don't know if they're doing sort of work going on in my local area at the moment. I haven't seen or heard anything, but still, yeah, the internet connection just keeps dropping out. And yeah, trying to play an internet-based game, because of course I can't get the ROM version to work. Technology just hates me for no apparent reason. But yeah, trying to play an internet-based game when the internet keeps cutting out and everything like that is problematic to say the least. So yeah, Pokemon Ash Grey is not dead. I've got over my cough slash sore throat, so I should be able to actually record. And my internet connection seems a lot better now, so I should be able to get Pokemon Ash Grey back up and running. Say, just in case anyone actually does care about that project. Second thing, I want to make a sandwich. So when I actually recorded I basically recorded all the footage and obviously all the commentary and completed the game, the Alpha 0.8, as much as I thought possible. As at the time I uploaded the very first video, so I would imagine I was completely done with the game. So that's what you'll sort of see at the end of this video, where I start sort of kind of like giving thoughts on the games, and obviously just recapping kind of how the Let's Play's gone and such like that. But ultimately, this is now not the end. But I've decided that I'm just going to leave this video up as it was, as I'd originally recorded it, almost just from the before and after perspective. So just to explain that, after I'd uploaded the first part, the piece of cheese, the creator of this game, very kindly gave me access to a later version, I think Alpha 0.9, which I'm not sure has been publicly released or anything like that. So yeah, it's actually the section you're about to see sort of kicking off from now, the Boo House area. It's been almost completely redone. The area after that as well, and I think a lot better and a lot more fun. Personally, not that this is absolutely terrible, but as you'll clearly see, I'm gonna have substantial problems with it. But yeah, there's also and the game continues on after that point as well. So there's some additional content. So that's brilliant, and I had you'll get to obviously see all that as it kind of comes after this. But yeah, I thought I would just leave this part as almost as kind of the before, and obviously you'll see the afterwards. And yeah, just enjoy my pain and suffering, for want of a better phrase, on this area, because yeah, keeping the sandwich-based pun titles going, Ham-Fisted is a wholly appropriate title for this video. So yeah, just wanted to kind of say that up front. Despite what you may hear at the end of this video with all my summations and everything, this is not the end. There will be additional I want to make a sandwich content coming. But yeah, I thought I would just leave my experience on challenge mode with the Alpha 0.8 version of this game up for you all, just so you can well, enjoy. And with that, onwards with the video. Hello, Mr. 006. You're back for part 7 of I Want to Make a Sandwich. Last time I completed a sort of castle kind of area, and then we had a with the sort of spears for extra spikes. Then we had a Yoshi icon kind of collecting section, and that brought us to a Goomba boss, which I think would be first time. So yay me! And now we're into a Mario Spook House area, and I might actually have to go back on something I said at a previous one. I think I sort of said I wasn't actually thinking of this stage at the time, but I think I actually sort of said something about a Battletoad area being. I'm going to leave that for the moment. I'm going to try and show off a few traps here. I think I sort of. Yeah, Battletoad area sort of being my least favourite of the game. I actually would probably put this one, say this is my least favourite. If for no other reason than just sort of how cryptic it is. So there's a trap. Or how unobvious it is where you're supposed to go. So, I guess I could show off the. Wow, I guess I can't. I guess I could just show off that other hittable block up there. Is also just another mushroom trap, so you'll die. There's a spike there that I did not see, so yay. Yeah, I'm not actually trying to do well. I'm trying to show off the traps, but yeah, I'm not actually trying to sort of go the complete correct way. In fact, there's a bunch of spikes there anyway that would really prevent you from getting that and surviving anyway. So yeah, I'm not at the moment trying to sort of progress too far through. But yeah, anyway, here's me sort of at least, and again, this is completely wrong, but this is what you think you might have to do. So let me clear those away. Then we'll hit the block. We'll turn those into we'll turn those into blocks. Hopefully I can make this jump. What? No, game. No. So anyway, yeah, clear away some coins here, get the P block, turn those into blocks so I can make it up to here, get into this door. And then you get taken to another screen with a save point. And this really awkward looking section with a whole bunch of circling ghosts, or boos or whatever, that you think you have to sort of progress through. But, well, I don't know if I've sort of given the game away, but yeah, this is not where you're supposed to go. So what we'll actually find when I can get through the screen and get back and get to the top there, oh god, and get to the top and get to the door, is that you'll find that I'm back at the first screen, or the screen we just came from, and yeah, there is literally nowhere else to go. Yeah, we'll find ourselves back at the opening screen. We'll find ourselves back at the opening screen. And yeah, there's nothing to do. So this is completely the wrong way to go. And you wouldn't really get that impression. I hate this screen anyway. I'm again just showing this off for completion's sake. But I absolutely hate this screen in terms of trying to get in between the boos here. It's a pain, believe me. It just is. But yeah, in the interest of showing it off, I will do so. I'll wait here for the gap in the blue circle to appear so I can get through nice and easily. And thankfully over here on the right hand side, if I'm sort of hugging this wall, I actually don't get hit with the boos. So yeah, we'll jump through there. And as far as I can tell, there's nothing here that you can sort of hit or anything, or an invisible something that would make you progress. But yeah, we go in this door and we're back here. So yeah, that is completely the wrong way to go. So yeah, I've just spent the best part of 4 minutes doing absolutely nothing, basically, other than of course showing off that is indeed the wrong way to go. So let's try and do, if I can remember completely all the things you need to do, let's try and do things the right way. And I believe actually that is completely wrong. So yeah, I did that wrong, and that blue door there actually just reminded me what I need to do. So let's clear those away. I think that's enough. We'll then hit the P block and we'll go through here, hopefully. You're going to tell me it was that one. Ah, crud. Okay. I think, yeah, I can walk through the bloody thing. No, I can't walk through the bloody thing. Or can I? Hang about. Yeah, okay, but yeah, there's no door here yet. That's the key thing. So I have to go over here, hit the P block, and oh, wow, that was bad. And now we can go through here. So this looks somewhat similar, but yeah, it is a little bit different. And yeah, thankfully, you know what? I'm going to go through here just to show it off, but I'm not going to save. So yeah. Because I don't want to go back to the beginning again. Yeah. And I'm just actually slightly worried here that I need the P block activated at the same time, which I think is probably why that door is there. Because the thought occurs to me that I can't, unless I'm missing something, the thought occurs to me that I actually can't get through that section. Because I'm going to need the P block fully active, which is why I didn't want to mess this jump up first time around. Yeah, I need to get into here quickly. So there's actually no point hitting that save yet. No, wait, what? They're not active. Okay, is there a... Huh. What? Like I said, this tends to be my least favourite area because I forget what the hell's going on. Even though I've cleared this game, again, I don't know, again, if there's something presume there's not anything. There can't be anything different to it being on hard mode. I've taken away the wrong coins. That was just stupid on my behalf. But yeah, it's as you can clearly see, even though I've already cleared the game multiple times, I struggle with where the hell you're supposed to go on this screen. Because yeah, wow, seriously? Okay, so new tactic. I'm gonna try and wait for the P block to end on this screen, just so it goes back to. No, I can't do that because then the door's gonna disappear. Huh. Wow. Yeah, I'm actually stumped. Despite all the time. Wow, what? Bloody ghosts and that bloody spike up there that's causing extra problems. Ah, okay, there was something there. That makes a lot of sense. Right, okay, I was doing the right thing initially. And that is a hell of a jump. Or do I actually have to... Again, let me think about how that's going to work. I'm going to have to make a jump there, otherwise I've got no chance of... do I need that block to... Bloody booze! Do I need that block? Do I need to stand on that block in order to... Oh, for goodness sake. Freaking booze! I know I didn't get hit to a boo there, but oh, come on. Now I'm like trying to pinch a tiny bit and I'm getting hit. No, I don't need to wait for that, although it makes it a hell of a thing when it's not there. I have to make a hell of a jump here to get to the, those blocks. Okay, fine. It's not actually that bad. That was that bad, though. Okay, that was pathetic. And, oh, come on! Oh my god, fine, I'll wait for the bloody platform then, even though this is still not a nice jump. Oh, fine, I'll wait for the gap in the boo as well. I don't want to be taking this long. Although, frankly, I suppose if I'm waiting for the gap in the... Oh, no. Yeah. If I'm waiting for the gap in the boo... for the P block anyway, I suppose I can wait for the gap here. Since it comes around soon, straight away afterwards anyway. Right, let's not mess that up this time. Okay, so we hit that, and then we have to go back in here. I don't think I want to save, because if I do, I think the switch is going to be non-active, so I'm just absolutely praying, and I've taken too long. Wow, okay. Like I said, yeah, this is the one area of the game where I actually really struggle to A, remember what on earth it is you actually need to do, because it is completely unobvious, and then B, execute it. So, yeah, blimey, I need to be quick here. Which means pulling off that jump. Are you serious? Consistently. I mean, I'm fine with that just when I'm starting off the area, but wow, that's not going to make it. And I knew it as soon as I set off, but I did recognise that there was an arrow pointing left there, which is clearly the blocks I'm standing on right now. Whether that's the sort of the giveaway ultimately to the fact there is a P block there, I don't know, but yeah, wow. Seriously, what? I actually want to practice that. Going quickly to there, except the boos are a different pattern. Do I need to be clever then about when I flick the switch? Because it's the worst possible time at the moment. It's literally the worst possible time. The cycling boos. They are. I need it so I can make a jump when the boos are not there. But the gap has just gone when I'm going onto back on the previous screen. So okay, let's. But then try that. Wow. Okay. Let's not mess up here, please. Okay, yeah, so what that switch did was get rid of all those sort of flat piranha things on the floor. And I'm hoping, once I get through this door, that there is a save and we're out of the cycle. We are. Oh my goodness me. 12 minutes it took me to beat that bit. And an RNG warning. Fantastic. And yeah, I'm going to point that out once on there, so we've still got the mushroom kind of gimmick. Okay, I'm going to point it out twice, because I'm going to stupidly hit the block again. But yeah, we got the RNG warning. Basically, we have these green orbs. Oh my god, the extra spikes here are going to cause havoc. Yeah, in play. And yeah, if you touch them, you'll die. So yeah, stay out of their arc range. What we're basically doing is we're going all the way to the right-hand side to hit a switch, or I think it's a switch at least anyway. Please no. Oh no, it's a block, sorry. Or P-block in fact, that will get rid of the blocks that we saw on the leftmost side of the screen. So again, thankfully there is a save there, and we don't have to do this all in one go. So we only have to sort of go, yeah, go from left to right, and then now from right to left. So yeah, not all in one go, thankfully. But yeah, the switch that we just hit has taken away. I'm going to wait for that. Has taken away the blocks. I'm going to die to that. Really? It's going to take away the blocks that were on the far left-hand side of the screen. So yeah, and then we can progress. This area is not so bad. Obviously, the RNG factor is these green orbs or whatever, but they're not that bad. Despite the sort of the screwing over they did of me last go, but yeah, they're usually not in the way. Wow, freaking boos! That badly. And of course, I'd love them. Okay, that was weird. I'd love them to be like that one was there, coming from right to left, so I can sort of outrun them or see exactly where they're coming from. But yeah, not. But I'd be expecting them to be coming to the right. And fine, I'll wait here for the gap and still screw it up. So yeah, that would be somewhat helpful if it wasn't at that height. Are you frigging kidding me? If you're going to come from... Wow. Okay, I'm going to let that one pass. And I'm going to die to that spike. Are you joking me? This is absolutely awful. Now do you see why I say this is my least favourite area of the game? Yeah, I don't hate it, but... Yeah, that cryptic first set of screens where it's just so unobvious where you need to go. Thank you so much. I found the gap there perfectly, but you decided, oh, since he's actually said, oh no, we're not so bad. Those little green orbs, they're not in the way that much. I'll just, all right. I'll just appear at the exact height. What is going on? I'll appear at the exact height when he finds the gap in that little section, and yeah, we'll screw him over completely and utterly. Yeah, I'm going to hang back on the right-hand edge of that platform now then. Like, no orb, please. Thank you. I think, again, the first go... Seriously, it wasn't it? It was the first go. I got so far back through here, and then since then, I haven't got anywhere near it. I haven't got anywhere near as far. Okay, I'm waiting out that one. That one was way too low, and that one's way too in the way as well. Okay, wait for the gap, wait for the gap, wait for the gap. And in fact, there isn't really a good gap there, is there? There isn't really a good gap there. Those extra spikes here are causing quite a few problems, just because they limit the limit the safe spots. I'm going to duck out of the way of that because I was feeling I was going to get screwed over there. Yeah, they're just sort of limiting. Thanks, missed my opportunity now. Yeah, they just limit the safe spots that you can get to. That was... I should have probably gone over that, but... There's no way I'm going to get to there. If you are not in the way, which you are, That would have been fine. Okay. That, I nearly walked into that spike. Please get out of the way, orb. Oh my god. Please be no more. I think this far to the left there might not actually be any more. No, they're still there. And they're in the way. And they're absolutely plumb in the bloody way. Right on the sodding tiny little ledge where I need to be. Ah, screw you. And look at that one. Right when I was about to make my move. And that was awful. This section of the game just... Easily the most difficult, I'd say. And certainly the most annoying for me. Good grief. Where are you going? Seriously? Oh, come... No. I don't like that. That is high enough, so that one's alright. That one is not alright. Come on now. Please, no. Oh, you're joking me. Okay, it was actually out of range. No more, please. You've got to be kidding me. Get out of the way, please. And a save point, please. I do not want to do that again. Blair. Good grief. Right. Okay, another puzzle section here. And, yeah, this might take a little bit of time to figure out as well, actually. Basically, you hit the switch and it gets rid of a whole bunch of... that's probably not good. Gets rid of a whole bunch of coins. But, yeah, there are certain ones you want to hit and certain ones you sort of need to be able to create a path. And I'm actually gonna... Surely I can just cheese this. Actually. Unless there are sort of hidden spikes everywhere. Okay. Maybe I can't. But unless that always happens, I don't know. But why can't I... Can I not trigger that out and get by it? That would be interesting. Oh, good grief. I did not mean to do that. I've hit the switch! No! I can. But... okay. I don't think I'm meant to do that, but... Clearly I don't think I'm meant to do that, but... Don't hit the switch again! Come on! I need to... I feel like I need to... I don't even know actually need... If what I'm doing is workable, I don't actually need to collect all those. Right, collect that coin, for goodness sake, this time. Right. Yeah, if I can pull off... Yeah, and the switch is gone. If I can pull off the dodge here, then we're done. And we don't have to worry about any of that bit over on the right-hand side, mucking around with all the other coins. This should obviously just flick that back between the two, and yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Okay, and this is just going to be complete trial and error, so let's go in this door first, then this door, and I'm back here. Okay. This door, left door, left door. Don't remember where the hell I've been, that's the problem. Okay, I'm back here again. Okay, so that didn't work. That door. Are we out? I look like I'm out. Okay, that'll do. I don't know if that... Can I remember that? There's two paths there, though. So there's one upper path as well. I don't know if that's the way out. Or if they're both the way out, or one is a trap, or what. Let's just hope this is correct. It is. Okay, cool. I'm slightly worried about those. But it looks like we were out, and there's a freaking fake floor there. Okay. Can I remember that? It was there. No, it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Oh, now up here. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Is this also an exit? I've gone a completely different way. Which is good, actually. I get to show this off us now. This is either the correct way again, or some kind of trap or death, or... Yeah, I'm assuming that's not the right way then. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to find the right way. It was that door, then it was that one. That one? No, damn it. It wasn't that door then. This wasn't that door either. Okay, it was that one, that one. I want to say that one, that one. That one? No, and I'm back here again. This door... Oh, this is fabulous. I can't remember which doors I went through. I'm sure it was this one and that one, but then that one gives me no choice. And I'm back there again. Yeah, this is confusing. I'm sure it was that, but it can't be that. Wow, no idea. And that's wrong. Wow, really? Okay, well, it's clearly not that door. I'm almost tempted to go and look at that blooming footage. What door did I go through? That was the one. Then up, then there. Okay. Let's hope I can remember that again if I screw up again. But we'll fake out the, well, not fake out, but we'll edge a little bit to the right on that second screen past the goal area, and yeah, we'll see where the pit is, and hopefully there's nothing else. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I don't know if that kills me. I'm not gonna muck around to find out. There you are. Hopefully nothing else. This looks really silly, but okay, fine. And well, you know what? This is the final area of the game. I can't remember exactly how many screens there are in this little section, but after a... Wow, what? After a certain number of screens? What? Surely not. Oh yeah, I've finished my train of thought. After a certain number of screens, the game just sort of loops round to back to this screen, where it's sort of you end up sort of clipped through the wall. So I'm assuming there's, unless there is a secret exit to this that I'm unaware of. As far as I'm aware, this is the final screen of the game. Oh, sorry, the final area of the game. But how the flip do you do that? What? I don't get that. Can you actually... Wow, that is in... Okay, well that's clearly doable. That's in... Wow! Obviously this will be far easier without the bloody spikes there. Seriously, that is a... That's a hell of a pixel or whatever there to find. Are you joking? And then I've got to do it again? So I've got to... That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. I've got to find... I'm not even sure I can do that. Oh my god. Bloody hell! That is a hell of a couple of pixels to find. Seriously, you've got to like get the very bloody edge of that ladder between the piranha thing and the spikes, and then you've got to pull it off on the other side. I actually can't. I'm amazed I pulled that off. And this actually feels kind of silly. clearly didn't perhaps remember this in challenge mode before, but this actually kind of seems silly in terms of what you're expected to do there. That really does seem, unless I'm doing something wrong here, but seriously, the area of that vine that you can grab is just it's ridiculous. And I was kind of assuming that I was probably going to be able to beat the game this video now, given that this is the final area, but or who knows, I might just cut, frankly, till this is done. I'll see how the footage goes, or how long I can draw out the commentary here, but I'm sure this can't be particularly interesting to watch. That is insane! Is this seriously what you're supposed to do? Yeah. Seriously, I don't know what to say. You've got to, grab the tiniest section of that vine, jump over the bloody piranha thing, which is difficult at best, and then grab that tiny section of the vine on the other side. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe you have to do that. It's just, this is so much more ridiculous than anything else in the game. Unless I am doing this wrong, unless my approach here is completely wrong, this is just such a ridiculous section compared to the rest of the game. Honestly. I mean, this would be literally nothing without the bloody spikes there, because I could just obviously just go through the, on the vine between the two piranha things, but shove the twin red spikes there, and this is insane. I actually can't believe this is in here. Unless there's an invisible block somewhere that I'm missing, or something. I can shoot the piranhas or something. I cannot believe how bad this actually is. Because I don't think there's much point me trying to do anything like the similar thing on the vine that I'm on now. Because what's the point? I still haven't got the horizontal momentum to be able to make it to the final vine. This is insanity. It's hard enough to when you feel like you've got to just clip over the bloody piranha plant, because a lot of the time you're seeing that I'm grabbing the vine and then just not getting the jump off. Like there again, I obviously jumped before I walked off. Oh, sorry, come off the side of the vine, but the number of times I can't make it over the piranha thing because I've not got the height. So I'm like trying to pinch. I'm like trying to jump at the earliest possible opportunity so that I don't, fall off so low. For goodness sake, fall off so low that I can't make the jump. But yeah, that's happening. Wait, how high do I? Okay, I actually go quite a bit higher than maybe I think I do. But this is ridiculous. That is absolutely ludicrous. Why is this in here? Or are you meant to be telling people that this is literally the end? Don't go any further on challenge mode. That is insane. How the what? Do I have to cancel the jump there? Because I assume I'd have to. Oh, I don't even know how you do that. No, you can't. You can't cancel that. You've got to go back to the left because then, from memory, on normal mode, the springs then become non-active. So I mean, they're there obviously, but you can't. But you then don't bounce on them again. You can just stand on them, so you can then jump over to the area on the right-hand side to safety. But there's no way I can, unless I can. Yeah, there's no way, given the height at which I'm going to spring up, that I'm going to be able to cancel the jump and get the jump and the double jump over the spike there on the ledge on the right-hand side. This is no way. I've got to use the height of the spring to go back when I land on that ledge. Go back to the left. To the area to the left of the spike hanging from the top from the ceiling, where I'm obviously safe. Land back on the springs. Then now having sprung, I won't get sprung again, and then jump off to the right. To the right. But seriously, this manoeuvre here is frankly ridiculous. What is it doing here? This manoeuvre is insane. Seriously, this rivals. This one manoeuvre here rivals some of the worst jumps I can think of in Camellia 2. Is my strategy here wrong? What in the blue blazes are you supposed to do here beyond what I'm already doing? But if this is what you're supposed to do, it is ludicrous. I can't believe the game is going to end on such a sour note for me. But there's nothing else to say. This is dreadful. How do you even do that? How do you even get the spring? I don't understand how you can get the spring and then get back to the left. Okay, so I figured out that you can jump cancel the springs. So that's how you do that bit rather than go back to the left, because yeah, I just don't think you have enough time to with that extra spike up there to do that. And yeah, with apologies, I looked up this this next screen just to see, because there's no save here. There's no freaking save here. So yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, all these platforms fall. One of them has a set of springs on them. There's a save on the next screen, thankfully, but this is still terrible as well. And jeez, I cannot believe that manoeuvre on that other flipping screen. I cannot believe it. Seriously, I cannot believe it. And I cannot believe that. Ugh. Well, that makes that first bit a bit easier. Still complete garbage, though. No! See if this works again, though. Okay, if that prevents me from having to do one of those stupid vine grabs, then yeah, that makes it less rubbish, but still, gee whiz, man, that's still nonsense. Oh my God! Oh, bloody hell! Jeez, that is the worst segment I have ever played of any game you've ever made. That was absolutely horrific. Oh my God. Before I catch my breath at the end of the video and sort of give a sum up or something, I'm going to have a look at the death counter as it was then and what it is now. 1579 it is now. I don't know what it was before that. Before it got to that section. I'm betting at least 700-800 deaths on that. That was insane. What the flip was up with that section? I mean, I figured out a way of... Wow, you can stand there, ding it. Figured out a way of making the very first bit half as less nonsense by just going straight from the first vine to the right-hand side of the vine with the black piranha on the top of it. But good grief! Is that what you're supposed to do? Was I doing that all wrong? Wasting time trying to get the left-hand edge of it? I mean, clearly it's a strategy that can work because I pulled it off. That was just nonsense. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say there after that. That was horrific. What? I double jumped onto the vine because I'm an idiot. Admittedly, I'm a little bit flustered after that last section because, oh my God, seriously, that was just, and that was insane. I was about to go insane over that flipping vine grab. Nothing I was doing was working. It was working like maybe one in every like 100 goes or something. That was, oh my days. If I was doing that completely wrong by trying to grab the left-hand edge of that vine, which you're not supposed to do. Ultimately, if you're supposed to just do it the way I then did it, where you just you go from the first vine to the right-hand side of the second vine, then so be it. But good grief, that section is still absolutely awful. Okay, let's think about this properly. So, okay, I need to get to here, and then I need to single jump on it, because then I'll have my double jump. And we're at the last screen. Okay, hopefully this won't take too long, and then we'll be back at that accursed first screen. Unbelievably. Okay, let me just show off the thing that you can actually destroy the footballs here, and I can stand there. Okay, well that was good to know. But yeah, if you couldn't destroy the footballs, this would be quite difficult. But yeah, thankfully you can. I'm noticing there's no save here on this screen either, so it's interesting. So we're going to ride the Koopas all the way along here. We're going to hopefully time this well. Spike triggers out from there, and we hit that spike because we're a complete flipping moron. Good grief, that was it. That was literally it. The door is right freaking there, and now I've got to pull off. Do you even do that? Or is that what you're supposed to do? I feel like that's what you're supposed to do, because that looks incredibly tight. I mean, I said as I pulled it off first go, but I mean, jeez. Get out of the way of that again. Right, through here. Wait for the football. And there we go. And I'm going to go in the door, and I'm going to get put in here. So yeah, basically, we get sort of put in the wall here. And yeah, out of bounds. I could do that once more, I suppose, just to show it off. I don't think the screen is really that bad, so let's try and do that one more time. I'm actually probably just going to forget about probably going out of bounds at the beginning. Oh, flip. Forget about sort of going... good grief. In fact, can I just go without having to worry about you throwing a football. That would mean I can get to this next area just a little bit quicker, so you then don't have multiple footballs sort of in the way here. But yeah, I'm actually just going to fall. I'm not just going to fall down right from the beginning. And no, I'm not. I'm going to get hit. I'm going to time that out absolutely perfectly so I get hit by the sodding football again. Wonderful. And then I'm going to die to that spike. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, but seriously, I'm just still reading off that other screen. That was absolutely insane. That's terrible timing. Please get back up to that spike. Oh, thank you. In fact, I could even use the blooming Coopers, couldn't I, or whatever they are. So let me just fall straight down here, and you can clearly see we're off screen. So yeah, as far as I know, this is the final screen. That door obviously takes you back into the wall of the previous screen. So yeah, as far as I know, this is the final screen. So there we go. That's the game. So yeah, that's the game done. The upper path, as I say, is unfinished. I don't believe it's ever is going to be finished. So yeah, that's that there. That's that. And yeah, well, give me a moment to compose myself. I might as well do a wrap up now rather than save it for another video. And yeah, I'll have a look at how many flipping deaths that one sodding screen took me. Gee whiz, I cannot believe that. Okay, yeah, of course, I'm an idiot. I can't tell what my death counter was because didn't remember what it was when I first entered the screen, and of course I've been recording this in a window such that it doesn't show the time or the death counter, so yeah, there's nothing on record in my footage to show what my death counter was when I entered that screen. But seriously, gee whiz, I mean, I could count them from the end of part 5 where I said there were 625 deaths. I know that number because I said that, so I could go back and count the number of deaths I had in part 6 and part 7 up to that point, but frankly, just no. I don't know how many deaths that was. I'm going to guess at least 500, if not more. It feels like it was sort of closer to half the total amount. Seriously, what the flip is that script? Was that Vine area? And not having a save afterwards. I make no apologies ultimately for at least looking up what the next screen was, because I wanted to make sure there was no trap once I pulled that off, because it was just so insane. I mean, I wouldn't ordinarily do that, but I mean, seriously, I was losing my mind over that Vine section. So I was like, how do the spring bit? I figured out very much like the previous ones. You can cancel the jump so you don't go all the way up to the ceiling, because I don't believe you can get back to the left hand side. And then my utter shock when I saw the next screen and that there was no save there. I'd have to do that screen afterwards as well. I mean, admittedly it's not too bad again once you know what's there, but good freaking God. Anyway, I'm really disappointed that the game has sort of ended on that kind of a note and that kind of area. Not just the Mario Boo or the Mario Ghost House area as well, which is definitely, well, actually no, screw the Mario, forget the Mario Ghost area. That Vine area there, that is the worst section of the game. That is my least favourite section of the game, no question. That Vine section there was insanity. Anyway, yeah, the Mario Ghost House thing, reasonably close hot on its heels. So yeah, it's disappointing, I suppose, to end the game ultimately on those sections. But I mean, anyway, yeah. Other than that, let's talk. If we just think about parts 1 to 6, I think this is still an amazing game. It feels like just for a moment, just forget that last little section, not even the Mario Ghost House section, because admittedly, although it's a bit unclear where you're supposed to go and you can get a bit lost in that one, I still don't have that much of a problem with it. So I'm gonna talk about the game as a whole and just leave aside that last bit. And again, on normal mode, there would be no problem with that screen. Seriously, there's no spikes there. You can just easily get between the vines. There will be no problem with that section on normal mode whatsoever. On challenge mode, it feels like something there has gone slightly wrong. There's just a spike there that shouldn't be there or something. Obviously, it's not impossible. I've just proven that it's possible, but given the rest of, I feel like I'm going back to talk about that screen again way too much, but even just on challenge mode, the rest of the game compared to that one section is just 10 times, if not more, 100 times more difficult than any other single section on challenge mode. That area was that bad. That Vine bit was that bad. But anyway, yeah, the rest of the game, excluding that, because as I say, on normal mode it wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, a really good, well-designed game with very lenient save points, a lot of fun, a lot of variety in the areas. They don't seem to go on for too long. There are a couple of areas that maybe the metal one, metal spike area, and maybe a couple other ones that went on for like maybe for a little while. But I was having fun while playing them. And again, there's screens went to the point where I don't feel like I'm getting stuck on them for ages. So I can certainly tolerate. Well, not tolerate. I can really enjoy those ones. So I don't have any problem with that. The bosses are all kind of really nice. I like the fact that I don't think they're intended to be that difficult. Even on challenge mode, when they throw in new moves based on different from normal. Even when I didn't know what was coming, they were still okay. I think the only one move that I'm actually really disappointed I never dodged was the black orb attack on the Battletoads orb boss. I think I must have, by just going through a cycle, managed to dodge or do every other single move, new ones and all. But that was, I think, the one extra move that I never able to dodge, so that was disappointing. But anyway, yeah. Boss is really, really, really nicely done. You don't feel like I don't feel like you're going to get stuck on them for ages, which it drives me up the wall sometimes on fan games. Having bosses that you can just kind of like, they're not gimmies by any stretch of the imagination, but nothing that you're going to have to just spend hours grinding away on learning patterns and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I really like the bosses. The music again, the soundtrack, absolutely amazing. Yeah, all in all, a really kind of fun game. One I would certainly recommend to a lot of probably beginners and such like that, in the sense that again the platforming is very lenient. That one screen aside on challenge mode. The bosses, again, as I've just said, are sort of reasonably straightforward to the point where they're not gimmies, but you're not going to spend ages grinding away at them. Again, just phenomenal visuals, soundtrack, all that kind of thing. So yeah, I would certainly recommend, and just a kind of a nice kind of like where there are sort of trolls and traps, they're very kind of nicely done. And again, the save points are not spread out so far, other than that one on the last screen on challenge mode, to the point where you ever sort of really get too frustrated with it. So if a troll trap that a really long section would kill you, would drive me up the drive, or would kill me and just make me go insane, then in this case not so much. It's you don't get sent back all that far. So yeah, very lenient, very I don't want to say easy, but very 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 doable for beginner players. Beginners players, I would say. So yeah, I really like this one. That final section on challenge mode aside, if it wasn't clear enough by now. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it there. As I said, I'll sort of make a harp back to this issue about the fact that I'm considering doing I Want to Get Cultured 2. I'm not quite sure at the moment. It's not a piece of cheese game, by the way. They did with Paragus Ransom, I think, Clayson as well, and a load of other people as well. There were so many like guest fan game creators who did sections for that game. It's a phenomenally well done game, but I'm slightly worried that I'm just going to get bogged down in it. It is blimmin' long. It would take me at least 24 hours to clear. I wouldn't be able to 100% clear. I would just be talking about the main game, maybe like the optional boss. I want to say boss. It's not quite a boss rush, but along those kind of lines, and is some of the old challenges as well. So yeah, I feel like there's no way I can 100% it, so that's another downside as well. But to say, it's a phenomenal game, and I would really like to do it, just not quite sure about it. I figure since there's only been like 7 parts, this is going to be, even with my going alongside the other Let's Play I've got going on at the moment, that this isn't going to get anywhere near the end. So I anticipate doing another fan game alongside it. Again, I'll try and wedge it between the Pokemon Let's Play, so it's 2 of those videos and one I Want to Be one. I'm thinking I will do another medley one, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be I Want to Kill the Maker. I think that's a really, really good one. Doesn't for my mind doesn't get too frustrating to at least stage 4 out of 5, although there are 6, I suppose, but the 6th stage is kind of a unique one, and it's absolutely fabulous. It's a wonderful payoff for the rest of the game. I wouldn't say it's like a shame. Nothing to the point of like, oh, it's a shame you've got to go through the first 5 stages to get to stage 6, the payoff one. But yeah, stage 6, once you kind of, if you do feel like you're getting frustrated with stages 4 and 5, stage 6 is so worth it. And yeah, it's nothing to the degree of Comedia 2 difficulty or anything like that. It's another medley game, and yeah, it's obviously one I played before. But yeah, I really like that one, and I think that's it's definitely worth showing off as well. So I think that one will be coming up next, and who knows, Culture 2 beyond that. But yeah, I will leave it there. Apologies if this sort of ended on a slightly sour note, but with that final area. But that felt ridiculous. But yeah, anyway, that aside, I've had a lot of fun with this game, so I hope you had a lot of fun watching it. And yeah, stick around for the Pokemon Ash Grey Let's Play, and probably I Want to Kill the Maker, if you want your I Want to Be fan games, coming up shortly after that. So yeah, I'll sign off. This has been I Want to Make a Sandwich. And until next time, thanks for watching. Cheerio.